Okay, this is a Regency i2450 wood burning fireplace insert, and we bought this, we got this installed about a year and a half ago. And when it was installed, there were no videos out there. I didn't know how to make a fire in it. I learned by trial, and I'm going to show you guys how I make a fire in our Regency i2450. Any questions, leave them in the comments below, please. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to open it up, the door. I'm going to open the damper all the way. If there's some ash in there, that's totally okay. You can leave that. I'm going to start off with some logs. I'm going to take a log, some seasoned wood. I'm going to take a log, I'm going to put it in the back, all the way in the back like this. I go a long way for my 2 logs on the bottom. Take another one. I'll put it in over here. Okay, and then I'm going to take another log. I'm going to set it across horizontally in the back. I'm going to take a bunch of paper from a brown grocery bag, and I'm going to rip it up and roll it into a bunch of balls. And I'm going to set it in the middle. One bag ought to do it. If your wood is really dry and warm, if it's cold wood and it might be, you might have just brought it in from outside in the winter, it might be a little cold. You might want to use like 2 brown paper bags from the grocery store, or extra newspaper or whatever. So I'll set it in like that. I want to make it in a nice ball so that it's all kind of concentrated in the center. I'm going to take one more log, I'm going to set it across the front, and then my cameraman's going to get closer to the firebox. I'm going to have some thin pieces of wood that we cut up with just a campfire axe, like a hatchet, and I'm going to set those across the top, so that the idea is when you burn the paper, it's going to ignite the pieces across the top, and the fire will come down from top to bottom. And you want all this to be good seasoned dry wood. And I'm just gonna put a couple more pieces in there. This is probably plenty, but I always like to overshoot it and put extra fuel in there to make sure we get a good light. Go ahead. And that'll be the last one. Just kind of cross them across on the top. I'll take a match. You can pan out, you can come back now, all the way back here. I'm gonna take a match and I'm going to drop them all over the floor. Did it stop? No, it's good. And then I'm going to light the match and light the paper in the front. And if you have a bed of ashes, that's totally okay. Nothing changes if it's a bed of ashes or if it's sitting directly on the fire tile. And I'm just gonna let that go, so you can stay there and watch it ignite the top pieces.
I think you should close the top, the door down.
Okay, so it's gonna take off like this. This is a good fire. This is a good one that we just built just now. This is pretty normal. I let it sit like this, and I'm gonna, can you back up and get back on the chair? I'm gonna let it sit like this, and then I'm going to make sure the damper's all the way open. I'm gonna close the door, and this is where I made mistakes real early on, is I would close the door all the way. I don't wanna do that. You wanna let this get super hot before you close the door down. So I just shut the door and just engage the handle, but don't tighten it. I just shut the door, just hold the camera still, please. And then I just engage it. And then if you can buy one of these thermostats, it's a magnetic thermostat, attaches to the front of the insert. I got this like on Amazon for like, I don't know, 15 bucks or something. And once it starts getting up to the orange zone, then I'll put more wood in it, and I'll just keep feeding it. And once it's super hot, you can shut the door and let it burn, and then you can eventually end up closing down the damper. I usually wait until the auto fan comes on and then I close the damper down. Some supplies you might need for the i2450 would be dry wood, some kindling, definitely welder's gloves, because this thing gets super duper hot. I bought these at Home Depot. I don't know what they were, maybe 20 bucks, but they're lifesavers. You can go in and grab a smoldering log and move it around if you need to. You also want to get some tools for the fireplace. I bought this kit on Amazon for, I don't know, 20 bucks maybe, who cares?
There's our elf.
And there's the elf, he's about to fall over. So that's it, thank you for watching. Any questions, feel free to drop them. Any comments about how close my wood is to the fireplace, how close my stockings are, I don't want to hear it. I've been doing this a while now, and so far so good. So thanks a lot for watching.